Is it halal or permissible to use ZipPay? So you've seen the latest gadget on your social media and you want to get your hands on it, but you don't have the money for it right now. So you opt into the buy now, pay later services. It's things like Latitude Pay, ZipPay, and the rest of them. But today, inshallah, we're going to be speaking about ZipPay because that principle is pretty much shared across all the other platforms. The definition that ZipPay uses for interest is different to the definition that we use for interest when it comes to our transactions Islamically. Now, ZipPay always says that there's going to be 0% interest and they won't charge you any fees so long as you pay your outstanding debt within a month. Now, Islamically speaking, just because something says 0 and has a percentage sign in front of it doesn't mean that there is no interest involved. ZipPay charges you fees for every month that you lapse without paying your debt or your outstanding debt. Now, the reason why ZipPay charges you this, if you read in their disclaimer, they say that it allows them to give you more time to pay off your debt. This is the very definition of interest in Islam. Even though there's no percentage involved, even though it's in quotation mark written as a fee, even though it is a set amount, it's still regarded as interest in Islam. And that is that I have a debt to pay, but I cannot pay it now. So because I can't pay it now, I will pay you extra for the time that I require to pay off my debt. And that is interest in Islam. So this fee that we're speaking about that ZipPay charges you, you probably aren't aware of. This is because ZipPay doesn't actually charge you out of your account. So every time you see your bank statement, you see minus whatever amount that you're paying weekly to ZipPay. But what ZipPay does is every month they add an amount to the owing balance that you have on your account. So open up your ZipPay app and you would realize that they have been charging you a fee every single month. My brothers and sisters in Islam, this is interest and you need to remove yourself from this transaction as soon as possible. So one would ask, what do I do if I'm in this current transaction right now? My brothers and sisters in Islam, riba is a sin and we need to protect ourselves from this sin. So all you have to do is get rid of this transaction that you're in right now, then turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and ask Him for forgiveness. And I would recommend that you also donate something for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala so that your previous sin can be wiped away. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us in these difficult and challenging times. I ask Allah azza wa jalla to bring every single one of you goodness. Share this video with all of your family and friends so they know not to get involved in riba with ZipPay and the likes that use the same principle. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant every single one of us goodness in this world and in the hereafter. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.